You?
Hi.
I got a joke.
Hello, Helen.
Hi.
Hello.
Take care.
Aubrey and George.
Hi, Rabbi. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
George.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
All right, thank you.
Ava. Ava and Anthony, are you there?
That's Dennis.
Who are you asking for?
Michelle, I know.
How you doing, Rabbi?
Good. Arnold, how's it going?
All right, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem.
Good. You the MC. You the MC.
I'm the MC. Oh, I thought. Listen, is that the only way I can get the word out of the rabbi, instead of the rabbi? So welcome to everybody then, and we are now 9 people. It looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and now we're now on 10. Welcome. It says Ruth Garb, Arnold Garb, George, Selma Myers, Aubrey, Lam, Rabbi, Michelle Zawadzki, Norman Bessarabi, Shmuley, Noodleman. Oh, we haven't seen you, Shmuley, before. Welcome. And Marcus Usnovic.
Yes, I've been around.
Okay, good, good. Nice to see you all. And I welcome the rabbi. And the rabbi normally starts off by inviting the doctor for a joke. So,
You're doing a good job, Arnold.
He's doing a fantastic job.
Let's all mute us.
okay, let's all mute out. Mute all, but allow the participants. Okay, now I'm just going to unmute the doctor. Okay, doctor, if you can unmute yourself because it looks like I can't. Oh, there we are. Right, we're ready.
Oh. Ready. Okay. Jaime Levy's got himself a new car and he's driving it down the road and he turns into his driveway, but he misses the driveway and he goes into A.B. Cohen's garden, smashing down the wall. Anyway, A.B. Cohen says to him, "What's happened, Jaime?" He says, "I'm sorry, I missed the driveway." He says, "Tell me, have you got a driving license?" He says, "No, I don't need one." He said, "What do you mean you don't need one?" "No, I went to see the doctor a week ago, and the doctor took my blood pressure, examined my eyes and my hearing, and he said, 'Give me your driver's license.' So I gave him the driver's license, and he said, 'You won't be needing this anymore.' So he cut it up. So I don't need another one."
Very good, doctor.
Okay. It's becoming more difficult to find new jokes. I think I've posted nearly every joke there is.
You do very well. I see that the Kohen Gadol is not here today.
I don't know why.
Okay, I'll give a
He's normally here.
short Torah.
Yeah, I will send him a WhatsApp in the meantime, just to remind him. Maybe he's forgotten.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rabbi. Go ahead.
Okay, can you mute a few people?
Right. I'm gonna first of all say mute all. What a pleasure! You can mute the rabbi as well. I mean, it's that doesn't happen often, huh? But now I'm going to ask you to unmute. There we are. Unmute. Okay, I've unmuted you, Rabbi. Everybody else is muted.
And you? You can stay unmuted.
No, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. So tomorrow's Pasha is Pashat Korach. And we read about the rebellion that Korach and his entourage tried to make against Moshe and Aaron. and to take away the leadership. And one of their arguments that they made in order to encourage people to join their rebellion and in order to uproot the leadership of Moses and Aaron was to say the following words: Kulanu Kadoshim, everybody is holy. Every one of the Jews is holy. Why should you take a leadership position if everyone is holy? Hashem created us all in his image, and everyone's holy, so therefore everybody should have an opportunity to be the leader. In fact, who you to choose that you should be the leaders? So Rav Yosef Dov Soloveitchik says the following idea, because that's seemingly a pretty good argument. You know, everybody's equal. We hear that a lot these days. Everyone is equal, and therefore everybody should be beloved in the eyes of Hashem, and everybody should have the opportunity to be chosen by Hashem. Why do you think, why are you greater? Why should even Hashem choose you? What greatness do you have over anybody else? Everybody is holy. Everybody is good. So the answer that he says, which Moses actually points out in a very discreet way in the Pasha, because he doesn't want to say it openly and explicitly, but what he says, what Rav Soloveitchik says, is that it's true. Everybody has the potential for holiness. Everybody is beloved in the eyes of Hashem. But there's another thing that is so important, that if a person puts in effort and raises himself to goodness, that is counted so much in the eyes of Hashem. In other words, it's not only our inherent holiness and our potential, but it's the goodness that we achieve through our own merits, through hard work, through putting in a lot of effort into our spirituality. That is considered a merit, and that is what enables a person to reach the heights of both his own spirituality and a leadership position within the Jewish people. And that's the irony of the whole thing, because Korach says everybody's the same. But what did he want? He wanted leadership. Okay? Moses and Aaron, on the other hand, they believed in the holiness of every single person, and they didn't want leadership. They didn't even want it at all. But Hashem gave it to them. Why did Hashem give it to them? Because they had such tremendous merits of caring about their fellow man, of their attachment to Hashem, about caring about the nation of Israel, and their own personal merits. And therefore, they were chosen to be the leaders, even though they didn't want to be the leaders. Whereas Korach only wanted to be the leader. And he said, no, everybody is holy. So that's the irony of it. But the message about all of this, and this is such an important message in Judaism, is that greatness is achieved through hard work and through our own merits, by being good people. That's what makes us leaders. That's what makes us really treasured in the eyes of Hashem. Yes, it's true, Hashem loves everyone. He loves every human being. He created us all. But to really make it, so to speak, to make it in the world of spirituality, a person has to put in tremendous, tremendous effort. And that's what Moshe and Aaron had done. And that's why Hashem treasured that so much. And that's why he made them leaders. Whereas Korach didn't have that personal merit. He only had the birthright from being in the tribe of Levi. But he didn't have that personal merit to be made a leader and to be great in the eyes of Hashem. So that's something we should always remember, that to be great in the eyes of Hashem doesn't depend on our yichus and just being a Jew. Being born a Jew doesn't make us great. It gives us tremendous potential. But what makes us truly great is our own efforts. So always remember that lesson from Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron. Thank you very much. Okay, over to you, Arnold, for a song.
Yes, sir, Rabbi.
Baruch Tieh. Unmute, Arnold.
He's gone for a cup of tea.
No, he's just muted. Arnold, you muted.
Unmute yourself, Arnold.
All right.
Nobody, yeah. Okay, go for it.
It just shows you how I'm supposed
Does anybody else want to say something to the group?
That's a good idea. Anybody else? I just want to say that I'm doing something that we haven't done before, and that is that I am recording this meeting, and we'll make, and then I will put it on a video, and we can then send it to the people who somehow are not able to connect to Zoom. So, למען החי בליי, למען החי בליי, הדברנה, שלום בא, למען בית השם אלוקינו, הבקשה טוב לה, למען בית השם אלוקינו, הבקשה טוב לך, די 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 די. Okay. Oh, Rabbi, you know, we were talking the other day, my wife and I, that Sandringham Garden has really changed you, huh? You never used to touch the stuff before. But L'chaim. Am I muted or not? No, I'm not muted. L'chaim. What else can you tell us, Rabbi? Anything else? Let me just see, how many are we? 12 people. Sorry. You are on. Okay.
So just 10 or 11 of us. And you know that there are people who are infected in Sandringham Gardens. There are a few people. They're all in the hospital section. They're in quarantine, but it's growing by the day. It's growing by the day. It's close to 8 or 9 now.
Oi.
And they're all in the hospital section. They all have caught it from asymptomatic nurses from outside. So there's just absolutely no way you can prevent that, because they're screened, but they're asymptomatic, and they pass it on to the residents, who pass it on to each other. And all of the residents are actually in isolation in their rooms, so that the transmission from resident to resident is minimized. But it's still impossible to isolate it.
Sorry,
and thank goodness, everybody who's got it is asymptomatic so far.
Oh, they're all asymptomatic.
They're all asymptomatic. They would never have known had we not done proactive testing. I think they've done about 140 tests.
And how many people do you say are infected?
9.
I think maybe eight or 9.
Well, look, the only thing is that it's not getting better, countrywide, I mean. And I presume everybody knows that on Sunday at 4 o'clock, there's going to be a Zoom meeting with the chief rabbi to discuss the opening of the shuls.
No chance of that.
I'm happy if everybody wants to, I can send the link so that we can at least listen to what they say.
But Arnold, what did you say at first? You said the good news is what?
No, I didn't say good news. I just said that what's new about today is that I'm recording the meeting.
No. You said something else. I think, did you say that you said the good news is something, and then you said the chief rabbi is speaking on Sunday?
No.
Oh, nothing. Okay. But I don't think it's not good news from the chief rabbi. He's not going to say that we can open yet.
No,
that's
I
sure.
know.
I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready.
I think basically he's going to explain why we're not going to open. That's what.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you say, Selwyn?
I think I said I don't think we're ready. And I don't
the
think
country's not ready. It couldn't be a worse time to open.
Yeah.
That's right.
Rabbi Arnold.
Yeah.
I think he's speaking. Together with Professor Katz, Professor Shub, and also Dr. Richard Friedland. I think they're all speaking together.
Not Professor Katz, Professor Kramer.
Kramer, yeah.
Oh, Kramer. Sorry, Kramer. Forgive me. Kramer. Yeah.
Kramer.
Kramer, Shub, and Friedland. Yeah, they also have a webinar. Yeah.
They'll explain that while the infection rate is increasing, accelerating, there's no way we can open. But as soon as it starts to decelerate, in other words, it gets less infections every day, then we can start considering it.
Yeah, but you must still be very, very careful. Look at Israel, for example. They opened things up and now it's climbing again.
Of course. Well, that's what he'll explain. That's what they'll all explain on
Yeah.
Sunday.
But Rabbi, I think it's going to be difficult to open Sandringham Garden Shul because you haven't got the space to do your spacing.
Absolutely.
The distancing.
Ironically, we probably will be one of the last to open, ironically, even though we're currently open.
Right.
Yeah, because of the distancing.
But
So who knows?
tell me,
But what they do, what Richard Friedland did say is that that Cape Town is going to be better sooner than Johannesburg. They'll be over their peak by mid-July, probably. They'll be over the peak only by August, mid-August, probably. Probably. That's what.
Not
That's interesting. Very
okay,
interesting.
well, look, we
Doesn't
all I
make
can
any
say
sense.
is that we miss you all terribly much.
Yeah.
I personally miss the shul very much.
Yeah.
And
I will
Mama
miss it.
We all miss that. We miss the shul, but we
Kabbalat Shabbat, and she says, if you can do it for Sandringham Gardens, why can't you do it at home? I said, because I don't have my people here. I don't have my choir. I mean, I love
Not
it
the same.
when I sing whatever, and everybody joins in, and you know, some of the parts of the service when everybody joins in is really, really. But you know, I was just thinking two things. First of all, we got to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the times we did have, for the beautiful many times that we did have, and we got to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for giving us the hope that we will have them again. We will have them again.
Amen.
It will. Gamze Yavor. This will pass. Everyone, nice to see you. And have a good Shabbos.
And you.
Everybody,
Estelle, thank you for your newsletter as usual. Wonderful.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Okay, and I will email the video, and then maybe next Shabbos some more people will join us. Have a good Shabbos, everyone.
Have a good Shabbos, everybody.
Have a good Shabbos,
Shabbos.
everybody.
Thank you, Aubrey.
Shabbos.
Thank you, Aubrey. Cheers, bye.
Shabbos.
Everybody.
L'chaim, l'chaim.
All right, bye-bye.
Here it is.
Good
Shabbos.
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 Good Shabbos, everyone.
Not talking your team, where? How now?
Oh no, that was a quick change. You see from China.
Listen, you can do all kinds of tricks with this gadgetry. I mean, the biggest trick. Look, I could be on the beach. The trouble is that, like the rabbi said, it's a bit dangerous because somebody might walk past behind me. You know, not Shabbos, you know. So there I am on the beach, and now I am in Jerusalem, and now I am with a big ship behind me.
Yeah, now you're in a container ship.
Now I'm in a container ship. Baruch Hashem, the technology, but at least this technology just shows you how everything can be used for good and for bad. We can use technology for bad things, but we can also use technology to bring us all together and to wish each other good Shabbos. What can be nicer than that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the rabbi is already gone, so I can't even claim credit. Huh? All right, good Shabbos, everyone. Good Shabbos.
Have a good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Bye.
Bye.
See you all next week.
See you next